Welcome back, returning viewers, and welcome new subscribers. This is my little corner where I love to sit down and discuss all things knit and crochet. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get this done this week. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, but I'm here and I'm going to try to show you what I've been working on, and I do have a little finished object to share with you this week. So I hope you all are doing well and healthy in spite of the dark, cloudy weather. It has been dark, cloudy, and dreary here in Northern Illinois for about 2 to 3 days now. And when it gets dragging on like this, it kind of can wear you down, make you feel kind of yucky. Anyway, all right, I'm going to get right into it today. I do have a finished object here. And this is a little doggy coat that I am making, well, I finished making for a friend of mine who has a medium to large size dog, and I can hardly wait for his fur baby to get it and try it on, and we'll see if it's liked or not. I think it was really cute. This pattern, and you open it up here, this is the front. This pattern is out there on YouTube. It is by Yarnspirations. Marley Bird has the pattern. If you go to, if you just type in knitted dog sweaters tutorials, you'll find it. I can't even remember the name of it now. And I just used a Red Heart Super Saver sparkle yarn for the collar here. I knitted this up on a US size 10, which would be a 6mm needle. And I just used, the red here is a sparkle by Red Heart Super Saver. And then the gray and the green are a sport weight, a 3-weight acrylic that I put in there as well. And I think this is so adorable. Just a little dog coat, you know, for the pup to wear, and I'm sure they're gonna just love it. So there that is. And I did the pattern. The pattern was quite unique. It made this really unique design, and it has this little leash hole here at the top, fold down collar, which is nice. And then the little leg holes here, so adorable. And the 3 colors made it quite a nice and unique pattern. Yeah, it's a 6-row repeat, so wasn't too hard to do. I'm not sure if I should have left this open down here towards the bottom or not. I probably should go back to the instructions because I downloaded. It's a free pattern, by the way. I can't think of the name of it, but if you were to go, like I said, to YouTube and type in knitted dog sweater tutorials, you'll see the one by Marley Bird from Red Heart Super Saver, Yarnspirations, and you can get the free pattern for yourself. These make great little gifts. So it was quick to knit. I'm just wondering if I should leave this slit here so far up. I'm not sure on that, but I may decide just to leave it. I don't know. But there that is. It was so adorable, so cute. Yeah, I think he's gonna just love that. So, okay, that's the finished object of the week. I did get out and film some scenery this time, so sit back and enjoy that little bit, and then we're going to get right into whips. right, I hope you enjoyed that. Yes. Okay, now for my whips, and I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them this week. And this one I want to talk about first. This is knitted. I have not made any extra progress on it yet. But this is my sweater. I love the colors of this. This is all knitted up with Drops Air. I used several different shades. Yellow, the beige, the green, and then I went into a lighter beige and now a minty green. I'm not going to have enough yarn to finish this because I originally bought 6 balls of that, and that's not going to be enough. What I'm going to do is go back over there. Now I do have enough of all these colors to finish the other side of the arm and just color sequence it like I was doing. I'm going to, when I'm done with this lighter shade of green here, I'm going to just put this on a holder and then knit the other side with the same colors. And then when I'm finished with that, the body with the same colors. And when I'm out of these colors, I will be moving on to some more different colors because I'm not going to have enough of just those colors to finish it because I only got one of each. I knitted this up on a US, in the beginning here, was a US size 8 knitting needle in a 1x1 rib, and that is a 5 millimeter. So I made a nice long cowl-like, neck for that, so I could fold it down just in a 1x1 rib. And then I picked up for the raglan. Now this is a self-drafted pattern. No, I do not have a tutorial for it. But I just done my raglan as follows. I increased my number of stitches and then went up a needle size to a 9, which is a 5.5 millimeter. And that's what I'm working with now on here. How I done the raglan was I would put the stitch marker for the center stitch right here. And then before that, I would knit 1 in the front and back, just a knit in the front and back, and then knit the center stitch. And then for the other side, I would purl 1, swing the needle to the back, and then knit in the back of the stitch, which made this nice raglan, nice and even, nice going down there. So this is very soft and very light. And I love the Drops Air. The Drops Air is like a blown yarn, and it is between a 3 to 4 weight. Let's see, I'll pull the pink one out here, as you can see. It's a nice blown yarn. It's like a mohair, but there's no mohair in it. It is a wool and alpaca and polyester blend, I do believe. So that's going to be worked on, and I'm going to finish the colors on that, and then I'm going to get more yarn. I'm so thankful I can get from Wool Warehouse still. The tariff was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I'm so thankful for that. Okay. Now for my next finished object, you have seen this before. This is my nuthatch cardigan. And this is the nuthatch design right here. It needs to be blocked. It needs to be steam blocked a little bit. But with acrylic, you have to be very, very careful. Just a light steam blocking should fix it to where it won't be so rumply a little bit. I finished a sleeve on the one side, and I am working up on the second sleeve. This was all knitted on a size, I begun up here in the collar on a US size 9, which is a 5.5 millimeter, then went to the US 10, which is the 6 millimeter. I still have to look at my chart. But it's just all acrylic yarn, worsted weight acrylic yarn. It's just a very simple, basic And the different thing I done was this arrow design here for the raglan. That's how I increased in my raglan. And yeah, got one sleeve done and it's looking really nice. And no, I'm not going to try it on because I have my other brown sweater on. But hopefully soon here I will get that finished. I have plenty of yarn for that. So I'm not sure about the length of the sleeve. I'm wanting this one to come down lower. See, like this sweater here. Stand up. This was my brown one. My arm is like right here. I like that because when I'm working in the kitchen and doing things, my sleeve is not getting in the way. And I don't have to push up my sleeves like this, which stretches out your sweater. This was made a month ago, and I used 3 strands of yarn held together. I used a strand of rust-colored mohair, and a strand of drop snord, and a strand of willow stream. So it made this nice light fabric that's got a dappled color to it. That was from the willow stream. And that's down in here. I do have a little bit of that left. That was from this yarn here. All right, so that'll be get worked on. And also, now in the evenings for my next whip I'm going to share with you. I've been working on this one in the evenings. And this is using up scrap acrylic yarn and all different shades of autumnal tones. This is crochet. And so will my next whip be crochet. But I am making progress on my blanket. There, ta-da! That's what I've got so far, and this is very, very wide. It's going to fit my queen size bed. So there that is. Very nice. I'm liking the colors on this, and now it's nice and warm in the evening. When I'm sitting there working on it, I can put it over my knees, which I love. This is just a very basic chevron stitch, 10 up, 10 down, skip 2, you know, that type of thing. If you're not sure how to do a chevron stitch, go check out some tutorials over on YouTube. And I am using this 5.5 millimeter crochet hook for that. That crochet hook gets used the most for most of my projects. It's crazy how much I use that hook. That one and the 6 millimeter one are used so often. Even though I have this, and it's full of, you can see, lots of crochet hooks here and here. Still, I just prefer those old hooks. They are just amazing. Yeah, well, you know, it has been getting quite cold here in the evenings. We've been getting temperatures in the 30s, and I don't want to turn up the furnace too much and use up a lot of the propane at this time of weather. You know, I'll save that for later. Otherwise, I'll be filling it up every single month, which can get pricey. The farmer is across the road plowing the field. He is out there. He's getting it done late this time because of all the rain we've been having. So he's busy doing that. I apologize if you can hear that in the background. That's what you're hearing if you hear it. All right. For the next item, I am going to finish my Winterberry shawl. I have made more progress on it since the last time you've seen it. And there it is. As I said before, I do not like the red and this, what do you call, I don't even know what color you call that, kind of a mango color. I don't care for that, so I'm not going to put those colors back in. I went back to the blue, the brown, the gray. I'm not sure what happened to this off-white. I looked in here because these are what I'm using, except for the warm colors. No hot pink, no green, no yellow, no red, none of this, no orange. Just going to work with the blues and the browns. I have yet to put black in it. But yeah, this was a kit. It wasn't an advent. It was a kit that my son picked up at a thrift store. It was brand new in the box. And he thought I would like it. It also came with this, and this was full of stitch markers and crochet hooks, the metal ones, the ergonomic ones. So it was quite something. It really was. And I'm using the yarns, so yeah, why not, right? Now I'm making this on the same size, the 5.5 crochet hook here. And I do a row with Red Heart Super Saver in white. And it's a granny stitch. This is just a granny shawl. So I do that for a row, and then I add 2 rows of the color. And it's very nice, and it's getting longer, and won't be long, it will be finished. Very nice. Very nice shawl. I love my shawls. I love my shawls. I love just sitting down and just wrapping up in my shawls, especially in the fall and winter when I'm a little bit chilled. Or I'll put them up around my neck like so. All right. Well, that's everything this week. So I won't be long, I'll be finished this, yes. Yeah, that's all the whips I had for the week. It's getting closer now to Thanksgiving time, and I've been doing more things around the house. The garden produce, I'm wrapping it up. I still have a few green tomatoes on my porch. As they ripen, I just keep putting them in the freezer, and that comes to that end. Another season is past. So, yeah. Now the holidays are approaching, and we are excited for that, and I hope you are too. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are in a good place and that you are happy. I know these days can be quite trying at times, but just focus on the positivity. Bring in positive vibes. Bring in positive folks into your life. So with that being said, all of you take care, and I will see you again on the next episode. Bye, friends.